So he went on the BS call.
Right. The next to last game is Tennessee at Houston. Probably wonder why I picked this game. Tennessee's right now maybe the hottest team in the league.
Yep.
They won 3 straight. And Houston, it's been playing pretty well too. They had won 2 of their last 3. They lost to Indy week before. And this game kind of always is intriguing because it's the old Oilers, it's the new Oilers. However you want to look at it, you look at it from the standpoint that many people thought that Houston should have took Vince Young because he's from that area, and they're still pissed about that too. But I went with the Titans because lately they've been playing well. Since Vince Young has taken over, they're 3-0. They seem to be recommitted back to the running game. I got the Titans by 7.
Yeah, Tennessee's better, but I was impressed with the way Houston was able to compete with Indianapolis a few weeks ago, and
Indianapolis keeps every game close. It seems like it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I still, despite the injury to their top tight end, that was a big blow. They showed that they still, they're not giving up. They got a lot of heart, and I'm picking Houston at home by 7. I don't think Tennessee's good enough to win 10 in a row. I think they've gotten better with Vince Young.
It used to be 4 in a row. It won't be 10 in a row.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's what Chris Johnson is predicting or thinks they can do, and I don't think they can. So I'm going Houston in this one. I'm picking Houston by 7.
This is a tough one for me because it's like as well as Tennessee's been playing, and like Chris Johnson been running out of his mind, and it's like Lindell hasn't even gotten started. Vince Young's been playing it safe. He's been managing. He hasn't really thrown it downfield too much. And then on the other side, you got Matt Schaub. He's having a great year and throwing, but they don't have Owen Daniels anymore.
No.
For a while, yeah. So this is hard to pick, but I'm gonna have to probably I'm gonna go different and go with Tennessee because I just have a feeling Houston's gonna fall back into that same old pattern and end up 500.
Okay, well that's what we talked about for Week 11, upcoming games. I made a mistake. There's one game I forgot to talk about previewing Week 10, and that was Dallas at Green Bay. I think we need to discuss that game. We mentioned how the NFC East is overrated, and the Cowboys proved that again yesterday. I don't know. Well, that was an example of how crazy this year being. Tampa Bay goes down. Green Bay goes up. Tampa Bay loses. They come back home and beat the Cowboys. It's like you can't pick anybody anymore. Just want to get you guys' thoughts on that game. I didn't really see too much of it. I know Romo did not have a great game. Roy Williams like Braylon Edwards that game. He still caught for 110 yards, but he probably should have 200 yards receiving.
They're better off just cutting him. The reason they lost the game. Caught a big
But they don't have
pass.
enough depth at receiving to cut him.
You caught a. Sometimes addition get addition by subtraction. And I think that would be the case if they did that to Roy Williams. He's kind of like, he's not as bad. Actually, he's
No, they still need him though, because it's like if you take him away, and it's like Miles Austin is just emerging. It's like everyone's just gonna double Jason Witten, and you take Witten out the game, they're pretty. They still got the running game, but they don't run it.
Yeah. Well, Green Bay's defense showed up finally this year. That game, I don't know where that came from either.
Well, they've been ranked in the top 10 all year.
Really?
Yeah.
You ranked in the top 10, but you let a rookie quarterback burn you last week in Tampa Bay, but you've been ranked in the top 10.
They've been ranked. Statistic-wise, they've been ranked in the top 10 all year. And Dom Capers has done a good job with them in that 3-4 defense. They haven't been great, but they've been decent to solid all year. Players been complaining about the individual stats, thinking they could, make plays and help them win, but they've been doing all right on the defensive side.
Okay, well, we're on the subject of the Cowboys and NFC East, maybe the most overrated division ever. Do the Cowboys still hold on to win this division, or you think they're still going to choke down the line like we've been saying?
I think they're going to choke.
So who wins the division?
Giants by default.
I don't know. Like you said, I think in the last show we were talking about how in December Dallas
falls apart.
Fall apart. So
They starting early.
Yeah, maybe they are starting early, but yeah, I think the Giants will probably end up winning by default.
Well, I like the Cowboys' schedule though. The next few weeks, they don't really play any tough teams. The next tough game they have is New Orleans, and then that's the only tough game they have out of the division. So I just think they're scheduled just because they're scheduled, they hold on to win, and not because they're necessarily the best team. So a lot of times scheduling comes into play. Well, that concludes our preview of the games for week 10 and 11. We'll come back. We got a new segment we're going to add to the show called Role Play, and we'll discuss the rules and everything about that when we come back.